Hi, I am Vishnu Priya. Now the session is file system. What's a file system? In computing, file system is a method and data structure in operating system uses to control how data is stored and retrieved. Without a file system, data placed in a storage medium in one large body of data with no way to tell where one piece of data stops and the next begins. By separating the data into pieces and giving each piece a name, the data is easily isolated and identified, taking its name from the way mapper-based data management system is group of data is called a file. The structure and logic rules used to manage the group of data and their names is called file system. There are many different kinds of file systems. Each one has different structure and logic, properties of speed, flexibility, security, size, and more. Some file systems have been designed to be used for specific applications. For example, the ISO 9660 file system is designed specifically for optical disks. File systems used on numerous different types of storage devices that are use different kinds of media. Hard disk drives have been key storage devices and are projected to remain foreseeable future. Then other kinds of media that are used include SSDs, magnetic tapes, and optical discs. In some cases, TMPF, the computer's main memory, is RAM, is used to create a temporary file system for short-term use. Some file systems are used on local data storage devices. Others provide file access via a network protocol. Network protocol examples are NFS, SMB, and N5 9P clients. Some file systems are virtual, means supplied files or virtual files are computed on request. They are ProCFS and SysFS, or a mapping into a different file system used as a backing store. The file system manages access to both the content of files and metadata about those files. It is responsible for arranging storage space, reliability, efficiency, and tuning with regard to the physical storage medium are important design considerations. What is the architecture of file system? A file system consists of two or three layers. logical file system is responsible for interaction with the user application. It provides the application program interface API for file operations. Open. What are the file operations are? Open, close, and read. And passes the requested operation to the layer below it for processing. The logical file system manage open file table entries and per process file descriptions. This layer provides file access, dictionary operations, and security and protection. The second layer is virtual file system. This interface allows support for multiple instances of physical file systems, each of which is called a file system implementation. The third layer is the physical file system. This layer concerned with the physical operation of the storage device, that is disk. It processes a physical blocks being read or written. It handles buffering and memory management and is responsible for the physical placement of blocks in specific locations on the storage medium. The physical file system interacts with the device drivers or within the channel to drive the storage device. The workflow of file system is the hard disk is divided into the partitions. Then the partitions or using APFS, it's into file systems. Then they are divided into the dictionaries. Then the dictionaries are allocated as a files according to the data's working and data's storage and data's representation. Means if the data is in pictorial representation, then it is saved with the in the name of pictures files using some extensions. As an example,